Hello, welcome to CDCN. My name is Ryan and you're watching Artists of Arunachal. Today we have with us very talented and famous guest. So why don't you introduce yourself to our audience?
Hello, my name is K for Kekho, which is my stage name, and my real name is Kekho. And I'm a rapper from Arunachal Pradesh here, and I produce music for films. I'm a sound designer as well, so kind of all-rounder.
Okay, welcome Kekho.
Thank you.
We have a set of questions that we ask our artist, guest. So I would like to know what first got you into music?
The answer might be long, but I'll try to make it short. This is because of my father. So he used to collect some cassettes and music albums created by popular Indian singers and Western singers like Michael Jackson, Michael Learns to Rock, Ghazal, including Jagjit Singh,
Okay.
Muhammad Rafi,
Okay.
and Lata Mangeshkar. Those kind of Kishore Kumar ji, those singers were my father's favorite. So I used to listen to those music because of my father. So that got me influenced and got attracted towards music first.
Okay.
So that's how I started including music in my life.
Okay, so you started very young. I mean, you
Yes,
got
from the
inspired very young.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. So tell us how music changed your life. How has it impacted your life?
Well, personally for me, if it wasn't for music, then I would have been doing something else. I don't know what, but music made me a good person, good human being actually, because I listen to all kind of music, but most specifically music which makes me happy and tells stories or which I could relate to. So yes, like without music, you know, I don't know what my personality would be, but that's how music changed my life. I mean, this is kind of like unexplainable, but the way you look at me right now, the way you are saying me, this is because of music. So
Okay.
that might do the job for explanation.
Okay, yeah, sure. So how would you describe the music you typically create?
Yeah. Like I said, music should inspire people.
Uh-huh.
So I like writing songs or making songs which could inspire people, and the song could be related by the listeners. So that's my motive. I mean, through music, I want to tell stories.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
want to
you do mostly
yes.
rapping, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, that's like the basic of my music making is like I just try to make it, you know, a story. You know, I try to tell a story through my music,
Okay.
so that people could listen to it, relate to it, and you know, be conscious around like about the society in general, and everything else. Like I mean, it's not up to one topic only. So.
Okay. So I heard your music, the first music. I'm not sure if it was the first, but it's very famous. I'm an Indian. So how did it happen? How did that music happen?
Actually, when I started as a rapper, I wanted to make a song which could be heard through ages, even after my death. Like I wanted to be relevant, and I wanted to contribute something to the society through music.
Mm-hmm.
So at that time, I was thinking about a topic or a theme to make a song about. So racism came into my mind, because racism was every now and then there was news coming from the mainland India about racism against the Northeastern. So I thought this might be the best option for me right now to begin with. So that's how I'm an Indian came into existence.
But did you ever imagine that it will become such a hit?
No, actually, no. But I did it for my satisfaction. I first, that song, I recorded in a mobile phone, and I mixed it in a PC. The recording was not up to the mark, like when it comes to quality.
Okay.
So I shared it with my friends on WhatsApp. So through WhatsApp it got viral. The song got viral, and people of Arunachal, especially capital area, they began to appreciate the fact that the song carries a type of message which is like
Everybody
against
can
the
relate to.
yes.
Yeah.
So the song was interesting because I used typical Hindi, Arunachali Hindi, and English as well. So people were like, "What kind of song is this?" But at the same time, it's meaningful. So it's cringy but meaningful, you know. So maybe that's the reason why it is like viral. It got viral in 2018. Finally, a friend of mine, Morto, Bengia Morto,
Okay.
who like approached me to make a music video out of it.
Okay.
So we searched for a producer first. So AGT production house Hilang Nima, he got ready. So like I'll produce it, make a music video. I'll do everything regarding the finance. So that's how we re-recorded the song, and we made a music
commercial.
video. Yes,
Yeah.
And we put it into YouTube.
Okay.
And it has a lot of views now.
Okay. So how was your experience? Like, were you overwhelmed?
Yes, of course, because this is the song through which people know me.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have made so many songs, including English and my own language one, but people recognize me because of that particular song. I'm an Indian.
So that is like your masterpiece.
Yes, and I don't know if I could be, able to beat that kind of excitement among the people with my different song. Like that song is different. Like
I'm sure
special.
you will. I'm sure you will. You have
Hopefully.
to break your own record.
Yes, hopefully. I'm the sole challenger for myself.
Yeah, true. Very true. So, in which other languages do you sing? Like, other than, you said you sing in Arunachali, Hindi, English, and then?
And my language, which is like Olo language.
Okay.
Olo is you can say a subtribe of Nokte.
Oh,
So basically, our language is a little bit different, but origin is same as Nokte in general. But language is a little bit different. So I like that language, my language.
Okay.
So sometimes I write songs in my own language, but only one song has been there on YouTube. So let's see what the future beholds.
Okay, nice. So you sing in Hindi, English,
and my mother tongue,
Olo.
native
Okay,
language.
yeah. Okay, that's nice. So since when you have been playing music, you started listening to music and got your inspiration when you were little, but since when you started singing? Singing, I mean rapping.
Rapping.
Yeah.
So when if your question is particular about the rap
Rapping,
portion,
yeah, because you said you were listening to ghazals and all sort of music,
which is very opposite to the hip-hop music.
Yeah. So how did you get into rapping?
So all began because of my father again.
Yeah.
Like he was like, if you want to become a successful person, if you want to have a government job, and if you want to make an impression, then you must learn English. So I was like, he bought me a Rapid-X English speaking course.
Because, so you wanted to make you an engineer by making you listening to...
Yes, he just wanted me to learn English. But then because I loved music, I thought of surrounding myself with English language.
Okay.
Just to learn English language. So that's why I collected English songs.
Okay.
Western songs, and through that I got introduced to hip-hop music. So I love that, especially rap music, because I don't know why, but I kind of connected with that genre. So once I experimented it in my school, so the kind of reaction that I got from the audience, I mean the students, it was surprising for me, and I thought maybe this is the right thing to do. I should continue this. So that's how I began to rap.
Okay, and when was it? Which year?
2012.
2012.
Yes,
okay.
performing, but I began to write since 2010 rap, but I performed rap in 2012.
Oh, that was way back in school.
Yes.
And which standard were you in?
12.
12. Okay. So started young, even rapping.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you be doing right now if it wasn't for music?
Maybe I would have been a teacher.
Okay.
Because I used to take tuitions.
Oh.
I like telling stories, or I like explaining things
Oh, okay.
in a like very easy manner so that the kids could understand,
Okay.
even a
Okay.
kids.
Okay.
So I would have been a teacher.
Okay. So that's the next passion for you.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. It's not like as fallback option. It's like
No, I like
good
it's-
option.
Yeah, very good option
Second
because
option.
like especially if the teacher is not good,
yeah, true.
how the future would be built.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Because
true,
the
true.
kids and
Yeah.
the children, the students are
Even
the
before
future.
you said it, I
So-
I realized what you were going to say, and I totally agree with that. Yeah, we need good teachers
Yes.
to build the next generation.
Most of the teachers right now,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would be saying this, but most of the teachers are like for salaries,
Yeah.
They don't have any option but to choose a profession which
profession
could pay
which-
them monthly.
Yeah, true.
So most of them are like just for payment.
Mm-hmm.
But me, I wanted to teach
Mm-hmm.
the children the basic of society or the basic knowledge, which is required.
Okay, that's very nice. Okay, they say that music heals people. So what is about music that is therapeutic? Yeah, you already told about how music changed your life. But would you do you also believe that, music can heal people?
Yes, of course. Like, if you think about it, our society, from the very beginning, from the Stone Age,
Yeah.
the human being, Homo sapiens, used to sing and dance.
Mm-hmm.
That's how music is so rooted in our society, in human beings.
Mhm.
So music has been impactful since the very beginning of human society. So you have the idea, basic idea, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, true.
that's how music is connected to our life.
Mm. When we are sad, we listen to music.
Yes,
When we are
yes.
happy, we listen to
Yes.
music.
Sometimes if you're sad, if you listen to good music, happy music, you become happy. Sometimes if you're angry, if you listen to a love song, then you become a little bit like soft.
Mhm.
So that's how music can enhance one's mentality, right?
Okay.
Emotions. So
Mhm.
music is very important when it comes to enhancing your emotions.
Yeah, true, true. I totally agree. So, what is the best advice you have been given so far in life?
There are a lot of, but especially like kind of quotations like give respect, get respect, and do not expect from anything or anyone.
Mhm.
Because if that person or if you're not getting that expectation fulfilled, you become sad,
Mhm.
right? So
Mhm.
you get disappointed. So in order to avoid disappointment,
You don't expect at all.
yeah,
But do you do that?
from others,
Yeah,
others,
yeah, from.
because it is up to you yourself that could make you happy or sad.
Okay.
It is only you.
Yeah, true.
So expect from yourself, but not others.
Hmm.
That's the biggest lesson that I've learned.
Okay, so do you really practice this?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Wow. I mean, it's so difficult to not expect from someone, whom you are giving, right?
I've seen people comparing themselves with other. Like his parents is so good. His parents give him that. His boyfriend gives him that. His girlfriend. Like they're comparing their life with others, and they're expecting their partners or like someone. They are expecting on someone to fulfill their requirements.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that person could never be happy throughout his life or her life. So better try to expect, even if you're expecting, expect it from yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be happy, you would be happy. If you want to be sad, you would be sad. The only person that can play with your emotion is yourself.
Wow. That's very deep. I think if somebody asked me this question, it would be this moment and you.
Yes, true.
Where I got it from.
Yeah.
Okay, so how's your creative process like? When do you, which time of the day or night or place or anything which strikes you and you start creating music?
There's no rule about the origin of my music. Sometimes I dream about music. Sometimes a certain melody comes in my dreams, and I wake up, take out my phone, I push the record button, voice recorder. I just hum the melody, and then I sleep again. And after that, when I wake up, I begin to make melodies and put some other elements and make a whole song out of that melody. So there's no rule about
So you
like
said,
creation.
if I heard it right, you said like when you're sleeping.
Yeah, sometimes.
Even that.
Yes.
Even that moment.
In
wow.
my dream, sometimes melody comes out. So
Wow.
if that melody is like very like for one example's Lonely Rapper. My recent music 2000 I don't remember 20 maybe music video came out. You can search it on YouTube. Lonely Rapper. That
Lonely
melody,
Rapper.
ding, 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 ding. That little melody came into my mind during my slumber.
Oh.
So I just
Wow.
recorded.
Like, must be really creative then.
Yes, and
we don't even remember our dream the next morning.
so just to make sure that I don't forget it, I just wake up that very moment I record it and then sleep again.
Wow.
So and sometimes it depends on the situation or like around me. You know, that's why I'm Indian in the first place, and I try to gather information from this like surroundings. So sometimes people inspired me to make a song. Sometimes the situation, sometimes the politics, sometimes religion, or like everything around me inspires me actually.
Okay.
So I just write it down. Like everything is there. I just have to put it in words in a poetic manner so that people could listen it, relate, and enjoy at the same time.
Okay, that's very nice. So, who is your favorite musician? Like, you know, and then also I would like to know if you could go open a show for anyone, any artist in the world, who would it be?
Well, especially Eminem. Eminem has been inspiration for a lot of artists, especially my generation, maybe our generation. That's how, like, I would love to open a show for him.
For Eminem?
Yes.
So he's the same, your favorite musician?
Yes, when it comes to rap.
Okay.
But when it comes to pop or R&B, then Justin Bieber would be the one.
Okay, okay.
But not going to open a show for him because we are like different in genre.
Okay, great. So since the show, a lot of your fans will be watching this show, so they would also like to know some personal questions. Not so personal. You don't have to worry. So how was it growing up in Arunachal?
Yeah, since my father got a government job, it was easy for me. Not like I didn't have the like kind of comfort which upper middle class family would give their kids. But I was happy because my father and my mother and my siblings, we were in a like kind of like a very humble situation. Like my mother loved me, my father loved me, so I needed nothing else. So yeah, if I go detailed, then this interview might be longer, but in general, in short, it was easy. Since I was not that fortunate to have those kind of things which a typical rich kid would have.
Yeah, luxurious. Yeah.
That's the reason why I am the way I am right now. So I'm very thankful to my life and my parents.
Okay. So were your parents supportive in the beginning, and are they supportive now?
Yes, like in the beginning, my father was happy that I was beginning to sing.
You could speak English.
Yeah, English. I don't know. Like English
first
is
target.
Yes, that was the first target. When it comes to singing, my father and me used to sing together when they were like they would gather around to have a drink with their friends.
Oh wow!
Antakshari with wine, you know. Those days, my father doesn't drink now, but those days, like when my other friends would be playing around, but I would be sitting next to my father and we would be doing a duo singing and impressing others. So
wow, so that means your father is also talented.
Yes, he is a singer, but I don't know how good he is, but he is a good singer.
Okay.
So like that's how my father is very supportive because he knew that I loved singing, and he was just you can say not sure whether I should be opting for music as a career. He just wanted me to get a government job because that's
like everybody's
yes,
parents.
yes, that is a typical mindset of a
All the
parent
yeah.
or guardians in India,
Yeah.
and in Arunachal, everyone is going for what? A teacher, for
Doctor engineer, basically.
doctor
Yeah.
engineer,
The
and
first
like
thing is like you become doctor engineer.
especially government job
Yeah.
and higher ranked post. So music was like something different especially in Arunachal. There was no hope. Now we are beginning to build it as a career. So maybe in next 10 years, not only my father but other parents would support their children, and in whatever they are dreaming of. So that's what I'm hoping for. But my father always supported me in every level.
Okay, that's very nice. So, of course, you are here today because of because of his support only.
Yes, because when you're making a song, if the situation in your home, your parents is like scolding you like hell, like there was always a positive vibe from my parents. So that's the reason why I was able to make songs in the first place.
Okay, that's very nice. But that's very nice of them that they are supporting your dream to become a musician. So, where did you do your schooling from?
I started in secondary school, Laju in Tirap. I was there till class 3. Then I moved to Itanagar.
Okay.
And I did my schooling in government secondary school, middle school. Now it's middle school, but that time it was higher secondary school, ESS sector, Itanagar.
Okay.
So, and I did my college in DBC, Don Bosco College, Itanagar, Jolang.
Okay.
And then I left. Like I didn't do masters. I was getting shows. I was getting projects.
Okay, that's
so
very nice. Yeah.
I pursued music as a career, and now I'm doing it full time. And apart from doing songs or making songs, I work for short films, documentaries as a music composer.
Okay.
Sometimes I do sound designing, and I have a home studio.
Okay.
For dubbing and all sound designing things and mixing.
Okay, very nice. So, so you said you studied in Laju and then in Itanagar. So, but where all places in Arunachal you have been, and where all did you perform so far?
I might not be able to remember all the places, but
okay, it's wow.
yes, like
so many.
Yes.
Wow.
So if I would have to take names, then a few would I remember vividly is Sepa, Tawang, Bomtila, Balukpung, Namsai, Teju, Roing, Pasigat, Konsa, and Itanagar area is like my home, so
okay.
So every now and then.
Wow, so you have like kind of toured the whole Arunachal, covered the whole Arunachal.
I forgot to say Jiro. So Jiro was there too.
So apart from Arunachal, where have you performed outside Arunachal?
Mumbai.
Oh.
And Shillong, in Northeast Shillong, in mainland India, Mumbai.
Okay.
And I got opportunities, and I was invited many times in Dehradun, Delhi, Pune, and Bengaluru. Those places, like invitations comes to me, but the thing I am not very comfortable in is traveling, especially through road, highways, because I get motion sickness. So that's like in Arunachal, like there's no option but to do it. But if I have to travel to Guwahati, it's very difficult for me. Okay. So once, if there's like a airport in Itanagar, then it would be easy for me. Then I might might choose to perform in other states of the country.
Okay, that's. I hope it happens soon and we get to see you more. So, some favorites, like for your fans again. What's your favorite food?
Does it comes under food? But I like bread.
Yeah, bread is a food too.
I love bread actually.
Bread as in like the plain bread or the sandwich?
Plain. No, just plain.
Wow.
I like the taste of it.
Okay. It must be deep rooted to your childhood again.
Maybe. Yes,
The taste.
like you made me remember an incident where there was a Christmas when the elders gave us some piece of bread, and I remember that taste, and maybe that's the reason why I love
Yeah,
bread.
probably, yeah. Yeah, I remember that made me remember also one incident. I grew up here in Itanagar and Harlagan. In Harlagan, like there used to be those days like cycles coming with all freshly baked breads. So we used to wait every evening outside our gate for them to come so that we can buy the breads, and then we won't even wait to cut it. We'll just break it and
just jump out.
Yeah. So yeah, bread memory. So good. So which is your favorite place in the world? Where would you want to go?
Oh, where I want to go? I don't know. I like at this point, like because of the internet, I could go to places without going there. Actually, I could see places without being there physically. So I don't have that kind of ambition to go somewhere, but I'm happy here in Arunachal. Actually, so
oh yeah, you said you're having motion sickness also, so obviously you don't love traveling so much.
This particular case, I love Arunachal, and I want people to travel
to Arunachal.
Okay. And I want to explore it myself. So this is the word for me, Arunachal, and my friends, and like especially Arunachal. Our state is so beautiful that I don't need to go somewhere else.
Yeah, totally agree with that too. So what is next for Kekho? What do we expect? You're working on some projects or anything?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
But earlier, before, I used to, give sneak peeks of my projects.
Okay.
But sometimes it doesn't happen according to my plan. Most of the time, actually, the date gets extended, postponed. Sometimes the whole project gets cancelled. So that's why nowadays, even if I'm working on some project, I don't give any clue to my fans or my followers, to my well-wishers, because they always text me about when it's coming up. So.
Okay, but you are working on some
yes, I'm working
projects,
on. But once it's ready, then I'll post it on my social media handles.
Okay, sure. So, like, I'm sure your fans also wants to know, like, apart from you, how many siblings do you have who are there in your family apart from you?
I have two more siblings.
Two more siblings.
Two brothers, younger brothers.
Oh, they're both younger. Are they into music?
Not exactly.
Okay.
The last one is he likes rapping and singing. The second one, the middle one, is not that into music.
Okay.
But he loves to listen to it.
Okay. Great. So it was really nice having you in our studio. Would you like to leave some message for our viewers?
Yes, it depends on what kind of viewers are there watching right now.
We have all kind of viewers. Like there might be your fans too, younger fans too, and older people too. So all kinds of people.
If for younger fans or followers or well-wishers, first of all, thank you because of you I get views on my YouTube. And second thing is never give up, work hard, trust on yourself, be your own critic, never compare yourself with others. That's how you will be happy all the time, and make your parents happy by doing good things. And for parents,
yeah,
आप सब अपने बच्चों को सपोर्ट करें, चाहे वो किसी भी, क्योंकि सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ में हर कोई नहीं जा सकता, तो हर किसी का अलग अलग टैलेंट होता है, तो उसको आप एक बार पहचान लें तो आप उसको उसी चीज़ पर फोकस करने के लिए अपार्ट फ्रॉम स्टडीज़, यंगर जो फॉलोअर्स है उसको भी बोलना चाहूँ, पढ़ाई बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. लोग सोचते हैं कि म्यूज़िक एक बार चुन लिया तो पढ़ाई छोड़ देगा क्योंकि इसको करियर बनेगा. नो, दैट्स नॉट द केस. आप म्यूज़िक लिखने के लिए भी सीखना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज इन आवर कंट्री लैंग्वेज इज़ समथिंग दैट वी लैक. हम लोग कुछ लिखने से पहले लिखने सीखना पड़ता है. वैसे स्टडीज़ करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. और लाइफ को इफ़ अ म्यूज़िक एज अ करियर डजंट वर्क आउट, देन यू कुड हैव अ बैकअप प्लान. सो स्टडी करना बहुत ज़रूरी है. फिर से पेरेंट्स पे वापस आते हैं. आप सब प्लीज़ अगर आपका बच्चा किसी चीज़ में इंटरेस्ट है, स्पोर्ट्स पे हो, म्यूज़िक में हो, पेंटिंग, ड्राइंग, चाहे किसी में भी इंटरेस्ट हो, उसको आप सपोर्ट करें, उसको ऐसा ना बोले कि ये तुम जो कर रहे हो वो बेकार है, बिकॉज वो बेकार नहीं है, क्योंकि बहुत सारा चीज़ ऐसा दुनिया में है जिससे बहुत कुछ सोसाइटी को कंट्रीब्यूट किया जा सकता है.
Exactly.
So that is a request.
Okay, that's a very nice message you gave to our audience. Okay, thanks for watching CDCN. Stay tuned to our channel. We'll come back with more interesting episodes for you. Thank you very much.